2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA. Hey, Dave.
Well, thank you, Kev.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. And the Jazz start out with the ball. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Pass to Capella. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Now, here is Young. To the inside. Shot clock at 5.
One of the most impactful defenders in the game. Gobert's long arms put fear in the hearts of shooters.
Here's Mitchell. It's deflected. Young outside. Passes it to Capella. Conley against Young. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Lets it go with a 3. He's off on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Young with no one around. A three-pointer is right on target.
This is Trae Young's game. Unbreakable confidence, quick release, unlimited range.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. And the layup's good off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. For 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Young.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And there's the pass to Mitchell. It's good.
High percentage looks are easy money for Donovan Mitchell. He's got a great touch from the inside.
Capella with a screen on Conley. And Young kicks to Reddish. Young outside.
2 minutes remaining in the
Over in the corner, Reddish. 6 on the shot clock. And Young, here we go. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Conley feeling it out. Off target with his 3. And Collins has got the ball here for Atlanta. Young for 3. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Collins in the post. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Reddish kicks to Capella. Collins dishes to Young. From outside the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Jazz trail by 6. Mitchell outside. Drives to the hoop. Finds the hole for the 2nd time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive, not letting anything trip him up.
Here's Young. He's got 8. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. From deep. He can't get that one to fall. Utah's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. O'Neal passes to Conley. And yes, it's good. Conley's got his second bucket tonight.
One of Conley's calling cards, getting into the paint and converting, even though he's often the smallest guy on the floor.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Another miss by Young. For Utah, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Even though he was dealing with a taller defender, he got big and got the job done.
Now Young. And there's the drive. Here's Reddish. Offline with his 3. Tie game in Utah. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get down with your chance.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver that.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Young against Collins. That's good from Collins on the assist by Young. Collins has got his first basket of the night.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Mitchell's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Mitchell against Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. To the paint. Here's Capella. Gobert with the block.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
The drive by Mitchell. One heck of a crossover there. Mitchell's got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Outside Collins. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. From deep three-point range. Again, Mitchell missing. Hawks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Reddish. Young outside. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Got a piece of it.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
Now, here is O'Neal. Defense is right there. Outside Conley. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Conley's got 7. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Utah.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
This is it to Capella. Back to Young. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
And Capella sends it back.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits. And staying with it. He drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
Now the pass to O'Neal. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first half. 5 on the clock. To Gobert, Latrey, and it's John Collins with the rebound. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 20 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Capella. Young with the ball. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Young.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
19.
Trae Young, he's
The Hawks. 20.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay, and it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni into the point. Utah trailing here. Kicks it to Gay. Clarkson against Gallinari. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Such a well-coordinated athlete. Rudy has no trouble catching it and then doing something with it.
Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, GA, who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
Right outside with the drive. Gay with the block.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
And stolen by Jang. Right outside. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Utah leading. Gay left side. Clarkson outside. Inside. Whiteside inside. Gallinari on him. Whiteside, good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Who wants the t-shirt? Make some noise. Sam, your jazz dancer. Give a hand clap to Jazz Dancers Dance Team.
Here's Williams. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Passes it to Jang. Back to Williams. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul.
Rudy Gay.
That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Wright. Into the lane. And it's blocked.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And offensively, they have laid an egg here in the second half. The missed shots are piling up, and their field goal percentage continues to plummet.
Good poise, good pass from Whiteside. Hassan with beautiful vision on that play.
Wright, the pass to Williams. Back to Wright. Jang with the screen for Wright. He kicks it to Jang. And here is Wright. 6 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And now Clarkson pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Throws down the breakaway jam.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Hunter on the wing. Jang with a screen on Ingles. The kick out to Williams. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Whoops, there's a 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
And it's Utah's ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. 1:35 left to play in the third. Clarkson surveying the floor. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And Young kicks to Capella. Clarkson against Bogdanovich. Going inside. Some solid defense from Clarkson. Jazz leading by 7. With the step back. Ingles passes to Oni. Back to Ingles. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. Young lays it up off the glass. Young's got 18 points in the game.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Here's Oni, defended by Young. Clarkson against Bogdanovich. Clarkson kicks to Whiteside. And here's Ingles outside. The Jazz with another miss. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Young drives in. Bogdanovich looking around. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Jazz lead by 5. Live.
Fans, your Jazz Dancers.
In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for you.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. The Hawks trail by 5. Now, here is Young. O'Neal with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. Young in the corner. Capella sends a screen for Young. Gets it to go from beyond the Young. Young's got 21.
He does a good job of making quick reads and quick decisions off ball screens. Young always looking under control.
Mitchell outside. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And Young, here we go. Again, Young missing. Jazz leading by 5. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
To the middle. And Capella with the basket on the assist from Bogdanovich.
What a pass by Bogdanovich. Sending it straight to the wide open man.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. He takes it in. That one goes in. Mitchell's got the lead back up to 7 now for Utah.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Young for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. The bounce, Atlanta takes possession.
Hawks ball.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Capella with a screen on Conley. Young passes to Collins. Young outside. Takes it inside. 4 on the shot clock. And Bogdanovich kicks to Reddish. Off target from outside.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Mitchell in the corner, and Utah turns it over again.
The ball.
The Hawks trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Young outside. From downtown. The shot missing. And it's Utah the other way. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Outside Conley. And the pass to Bogdanovich. On pass to Conley. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Gobert. Pass to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Capella. That one a little long. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Young passes to Capella. Reddish kicks to Young. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They could use a bucket. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Defensively, just when you think you have Young's shot timed out, he pulls it back down.
Shooting for Atlanta.
And so he makes both from the line. Here is Conley. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Driving to the basket. Kicks it to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Just 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. O'Neal, that's a 2-pointer. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. And so it's Utah with the win. It was. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
out there and get, well, we think of these teams and we think of defense, Doris, and that usually leads to a pretty hard-fought game.
BA, every inch of real estate between the lines will be contested tonight. Neither of these teams will give an inch. I expect it to be tight, physical, and hard-fought.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. 4 on the clock. Three-pointer. And it's Gobert with a rebound. On offense, here's Utah. Inside, stolen by Lowry. Fast break, here come the Heat. Here's Adebayo. It's blocked by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
Robinson against Conley. Robinson passes to Lowry. Adebayo with it. The three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
Well, we've seen Donovan Mitchell extend his range and be able to finish at the cup. Sometimes the mid-range is what's available.
Conley against Lowry. Second shot opportunity. Count it. Good.
This guy has rebounded his position for as long as he's been in the league. Kyle Lowry, a very willing rebounder.
Outside Conley. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Back to Conley. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Here's Butler. No good off the glass.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Pass to Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Shot from 12. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have gone just 1 of 6 to begin the game. Right side, Robinson. Lets it go from deep. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Utah trailing here. Now Conley. Outside for Mitchell. From behind the arc. Drills it from deep. Mitchell's got 5 points.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own three. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Lowry against Conley. Lowry outside. Pass to Adebayo. With the fadeaway. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Continuing to evolve his game. I like when Adebayo takes and makes mid-range J's.
Outside for Mitchell. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Lowry. And they're pushing it up. Outside Tucker. Butler up top. Defended by Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offline with a 3. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Here's Conley. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Jimmy Butler.
What an athletic lineage from Mike Conley. Of course, Mike Sr., triple jump gold medalist at the 92 games. Mike Conley, for over a decade, has been a tremendous NBA player.
Now here's Lowry. Butler on the wing. Outside Robinson. Three-pointer. And Adebayo slams it in.
The explosiveness off the screen. I mean, Bam's so good at knowing where to roll to after setting picks.
Conley against Lowry. The 3 from Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Give him 8 points now.
pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Robinson. Back to Lowry. Outside Robinson. To the right side. Here's Adebayo. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
So, at the end of 1 quarter of play,
Fans, your Jazz dancers. All right, look who's coming out of the
good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Offensively, they took care of the ball, and defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
Setting the floor for the Heat. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Robinson gets the bucket.
Now, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. And he lobs it up top. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Now Robinson. Back to Tucker. It's blocked by Gobert. They get it back. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Mitchell.
Inside Bam really doesn't hold back. He takes his shot right through the foul.
And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
Conley against Lowry. It's blocked by Gobert. And they'll get another chance. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Tucker. And the shot no good. A bit short.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Tucker. And stolen by Gobert. Inside. Here's O'Neal. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
Now, they like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
Outside Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's O'Neal. And they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Lowry drives in. A minute 42 left in the second period. Pass to Adebayo. And he drives in. And it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, late rotation defensively. Butler going to turn the lights out with a pretty jam.
Conley against Lowry. The three from Mitchell. Doesn't go for him.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
And this is why Kyle Lowry is always mentioned among the league's elite point guards. He can do it all: score, defend, or create like a teammate, as he does there.
And that one's good from Conley.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Lowry outside. Outside Robinson. Over to the wing. Out to the right wing. Adebayo from long range. Donovan Mitchell with a board. The Jazz have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for Utah. So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo. Morris comes in for Tucker. Strus, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Hero in for Robinson. The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the strike. And here are the Heat now. And here's Lowry. And there's the drive. He got a piece of it. And he's able to get it back. Morris for 3. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
20.
Thanks, Allie. After
22.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. Both teams trying to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
They've got Joe Ingles, Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control, and he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
Hero with the bucket. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Here's Oni. He's guarded by Oladipo. Pass to Whiteside. Oladipo with the rebound. The Heat with the lead. Here's Strus. Morris outside. Morris, a screen on Clarkson. Hero for 3. That shot off. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Here's Clarkson. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Pass to Strus. Hero for 3. Knocks down the long J. Hero's got 6 here in the quarter.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Here's Oni. He's guarded by Oladipo. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Second team foul.
Here's Clarkson. Pass to Gay. Whiteside with it. Lets it fly. And it's blocked by Dedmon. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Oladipo with the ball. Now Whiteside defending. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. at the rim. Miami has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Hangs in the air, and he sinks the layup. Now it's a 7-point Heat lead. And the Jazz with possession here. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Clarkson against Hero. Can they get it? The reverse. And Clarkson with a layup. Clarkson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
Oladipo outside. Pass to Hero.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
1 minute 58 left to play in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. Poke loose. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Let's go with a 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
You know, we can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Gay outside. Off target with the 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. I just love the ball movement.
Clarkson outside. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul. Third team foul.
Clarkson with the ball. Working on Dedmon. 6 on the shot clock.
And since halftime, they've really turned up defensively.
And the shot goes down.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
52 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And it's Oladipo off the drive. And the layup is good off the glass. Oladipo's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you can tell that over time, Oladipo has gained more and more confidence in his scoring ability, especially that close to the 10.
Clarkson against Hero. Now here's Clarkson. Defense right on him. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Back to Hero. Rebounded by the Jazz.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Nice move. And the finish inside by Whiteside.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
He got it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And that'll do it for the third quarter.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Setting the floor for Miami. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. From deep, Conley. And Tucker pulls it down. And the Heat with possession. It's a 5-point game. Here's Bogdanovich. Conley finds Bogdanovich. Low block shot. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Now here's Lowry. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Now here's Butler. Tightly guarded. Outside Tucker. Just 5 on the clock. Over Bogdanovich.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Here's O'Neal going inside. Misses from close range. Mitchell against Butler. Outside Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. Shoots. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Mitchell. Adebayo with the rejection. They retain possession. Mitchell with the ball. And they recover it. Conley passes to Gobert. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Team foul.
And stolen by Adebayo.
They're finally taking care of the ball and playing smarter. Turnovers were a problem early on.
Outside Tucker. Back to Lowry. Tucker with a screen. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. To the inside. Not going to go that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Lowry against Conley. Outside Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Back to Lowry. With the drive. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. O'Neal on the wing. Butler covering. Outside Conley. To tie it up. Buries it from 3.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick and roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
For Miami, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. Conley against Lowry. Up top, Robinson. Lowry outside. Pass to Butler. Fires from the line. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Mitchell drives in. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And it's Miami's ball. It's Robinson, high post. Lowry outside. Back to Robinson. Offensive board. There's 47 seconds left to play in the 4th. Driving to the basket. Tries again. Rebound, Utah. Outside Bogdanovich. Deflects the pass. Robinson with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Robinson against Mitchell. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Back to Robinson. Lowry outside. Down low. Here's Tucker. Missed it.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
It's Team Sherman. Make some noise. Your Jazz dancer. Are you ready, fans?
Here's Mitchell. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Robinson. That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Left side Mitchell. Oh, he missed it. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. The score is knotted at 36. 1 second left in the 4th.
dancers. Set, get, Miami calls timeout. Hey, fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise. Fans, your chance dancers.
Here's Butler. Oh, couldn't sink it, and we're going to overtime. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Tucker, no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Lowry against Conley. Bogdanovich up top. Knocks it down from distance. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Amazing poise from Bogdanovich, able to deliver a huge shot.
Pass to Robinson. Fires the 3. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
They silenced the crowd, firing right back with a 3 to tie it up.
Here's Conley. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Conley's gone 2 of 7, struggling a bit. For 3, Lowry. And the Heat, another 3.
Well, this is one thing that Kyle Lowry does well. Gets off the basketball and able to rise and fire on the catch. Impressive shot.
Here's O'Neal. Butler covering. From 9 feet. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
Lowry into the lane. Here's Tucker. Misses the 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
In overtime, here a minute and a half gone.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Lowry finds Butler. And Gobert with a block. In transition, here come the Jazz. From deep, Conley. O'Neal on the wing. Gobert passes to Conley. Back to Gobert. And they double up Gobert. From deep, Conley. Can't hit that one. And Miami the other way now. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Butler with the ball. Pass to Tucker. Clock at 6. Butler into the lane. The 3 is up. And Lowry's good for 3. And the Heat lead by 6.
Not a shoot-first point guard, but make no mistake, Lowry can shoot from range consistently when given the opportunity.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bogdanovich with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Now Lowry. So the Heat win it. They escape with the W, even though they need... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
don't get a block because it doesn't reach that point. They don't even come.
Yes, he is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Mitchell outside. Driving inside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. In the corner, it's Bridges. The kick out to Crowder. Right at the free throw line. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
First team foul.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Paul against Conley. Mitchell right side. Down low, Gobert, and it's Ayton with the rebound. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Paul looking around. Bridges outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Conley into the lane. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
Booker inside. Here's Ayton. Second chance shot. And another shot. Hits the layup after the sweep pump fake to freeze the D.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Mitchell outside. And taken away by Paul. And now the Suns a fast break. Paul's running. No problems knocking that one down.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Now here is Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. There's the dish to Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now here's Paul. There's 1:54 left here in the opening quarter. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's the break. Throws up. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And good defensive possession leads to Mitchell's hoop. Like all great scorers, Spida looking to get out in the open floor.
Now here's Paul. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Has to Crowder. And here is Ayton. Makes it off the glass.
Ayton pouring a foundation there on the inside, just living in the paint.
Conley scanning the floor. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Ouch. 3 fouls for him already. And now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
The pass to O'Neal. Driving the lane. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
On the wing, Booker. 46 seconds left to play here in the first. Jazz have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Conley's shot is off. The Suns leading. Paul outside. On the wing, Booker. Little turnaround. Kept alive. Here's Ayton. Gobert with the defensive effort.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Crowder pulls it in. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Bridges, no one around him. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Bridges has got 5 points so far. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That shot off. And so the first quarter is in the books. Suns ahead, up by 4.
Fans, your Jazz dancers. All right, Booker's
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Setting the floor for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Jazz trail by 4. No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Here's Crowder. Nice move. And he lays it up and in. 5 points in the game.
Crowder just muscling up and playing some man ball in there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. And he lays it straight in. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the night.
And Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
Passes to Crowder. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Utah trailing here. Here's O'Neal. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Booker. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Sign of a great scorer is even though the defense starts to get more physical, it keeps you unfazed, and Devin Booker is that right now.
And it's Mitchell missing. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Booker outside. To the middle. And it's Ayton missing. Jazz have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. I'm sitting here with former NBA dunk contest champion Brent Berry. Brent, how do you feel about how modern offenses sometimes back away from the paint?
Well, I love it, Kevin. By the way, in the dunk contest, you know there's no defense. So I'm all for that, too, because I didn't play that. But will we go back to low post play? I think what's happened is the post now is used more as an opportunity for offenses to penetrate the defense and then create more movement on the perimeter, and then the ball comes back out. And looking for those three-point shots and taking a higher percentage of those is leading to more winning. So I'm not sure when that changes.
Here's Paul. Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Pass to Ayton. Booker trying to free himself up. And it's Ayton missing. The Jazz have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Mitchell looking it over. Kicks to Conley. 5 to shoot. Here's O'Neal. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Bridges with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. So Utah ends up going with the new group. There's a minute left to play here in the second quarter. On the wing, Bridges. Ball against Ingles. And here is Paul. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Well, those kind of shots should come with the warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply one of the best shot blockers in the league.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Clock at 4. And the Suns miss again. Jazz shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively.
Really good job on the timing of that cut into the lane. The speed that Clarkson has can be a problem for the defense.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Kane dishes to Saric. Tries from the block. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Clarkson outside. Gay right side. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Thank you, David. We'll be back at
The Suns, 22.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jay Crowder. He's really been playing well.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the point. Here's Oni. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. He kicks it to Ingles. A three-pointer, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
To the inside. McGee up top. He's covered by Whiteside. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Now Payne. Just 5 on the clock. McGee with no one around. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. And the Suns lead by 2. Here's Oni. To the paint. Here's Gay. Pass to Whiteside. It doesn't go for him. The Suns go the other way with it. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Phoenix has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Now here's Payne. He's guarded close. Stolen by Gay.
And how about the stingy defense there to deny that pass?
Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
A pretty good hustle. Clarkson out on the break. He can be dynamic there.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. The pass to Shamet. Back to Payne. Driving in. Shamet, the pass to McGee. And it's Blocked by Whiteside. And now Utah, fast break. He's got the ball. Whiteside, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
And you like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Oney. No points in the game yet for him. And he drives in. Inside. Here's Whiteside. Goes to the reverse layup and kicks it in. Whiteside's got the lead up to 3 now for the Jazz. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Shamet finds Sharge. McGee in the high post. Whiteside's there.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
McGee, the pass to Johnson. And again, it's the Suns missing. Jazz leading by 3. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Payne. In the corner. Shamet with it. Stolen by Clarkson. Unhindered. Going all the way. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Clarkson with a really good job moving the puppies, getting the feet in the right position, and then clawing that ball away.
Payne passes to Sharge. Shamet with it. On the clock. They need this one. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Now here's Gay. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Johnson against Gay. Payne looking around. In the corner. Shamet with it. Shoots over Clarkson. Utah with the rebound.
With nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
His first personal foul. Second team foul. Suns substitution.
20 seconds left in the third quarter. Ayton against Whiteside. Clarkson kicks to Whiteside. Bridges with the steal. It's Crowder on the wing. Back to Bridges. 3 quarters of play in a post-game here. It's the Jazz. They're up by 3.
And your Jazz Dancer.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime the guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. The 10-footer. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
Yeah, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option backcourt offense.
And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now, here's Bridges. Ayton with it. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Outside Conley. And there's another turnover by the Jazz.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Bridges. Clock at 6. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Ayton trying to break free. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Utah leading by 3. Mitchell up top, defended by Booker. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Ayton. Pass to Bridges. Ayton with it. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And Ayton gets double teamed. Booker with no one around. Phoenix no good that time either.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Mitchell against Booker. Tries it from 9. The Jazz again can't hit it. Suns trail by 3. Dishes to Crowder. Booker outside. And the dunk by Booker.
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move.
Mitchell outside. Down low. Here's Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And the Jazz lead by 3.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Now here's Booker. On the wing, Bridges. 5 to shoot. The kick out to Crowder. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Here's Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Kicks to Gobert. Back to O'Neal. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And stolen by Ayton. There's 49 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Mitchell. Rejected by Booker.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Misses the wing jab. And here is O'Neal. Gobert finds Conley. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not going to penalty yet.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
It's time for T-shirts. Fans, your
Here is Paul. From deep three-point range, and again, it's the Suns missing. And so it's Utah with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win.
moment. We'll be back and ready for action. And these two teams both very strong on the glass, Smitty. With the small ball in the league today, that can be a significant advantage.
You don't always have to have 7-footers to rebound well, B.A. You remember a guy like Dennis Rodman? He only stood 6'7". Some of the greatest board men in the league history have been average NBA height.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Here's Reddish. Young from long range. Donovan Mitchell with a board.
And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
The shot by Conley, no good. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Outside Bogdanovic. Back to Young. On the take. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, B.A., was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Off the mark there with a three.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Young against Conley. Young, the pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. It's tipped. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Here's Gobert. Outside Mitchell, beyond the arc, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
Outside Young. Over Conley. No good, a bit long that time.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Conley, because of his quickness and wingspan, he plays bigger than his size.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Bogdanovic finds Capella.
2 minutes.
Young with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Shot to end the cold streak. Capella controls the rebound and the putback.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
Bogdanovic with a screen on Young. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to O'Neal. Blocked. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Jazz ball.
Shot clock at 6. And it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
First team foul.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Driving inside. It's blocked by Gobert.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. For three. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got 10 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Conley against Young. Kicks it out to Collins. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich. .32 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Collins off the drive.
We know he likes to block shots, but Rudy Gobert's impact on contesting shots just as important.
Young from long range. Good.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Now here's Conley. Here's Mitchell. Three-pointer, O'Neal. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Mitchell with the ball, and Capella picks him up defensively. Pass to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock, and that misses everything.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Reddish. Outside Bogdanovich. No good on the 3.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Conley against Young. Conley on the attack. To the wing, right side. Outside Mitchell. Into the lane. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Bogdan Bogdanovich. And Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Picked by Gobert. Inside. Here's O'Neal. 4-3. Drops in the 3. O'Neal's got his first 3 points of the game.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. With my hands up, your ATL Hawks dancers dance team.
Closed it in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Pass to Reddish. Young against Conley. The 3 is up. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. The Jazz have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second.
And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people count his money. He's determined to have the final word.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Mitchell. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now. Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were their last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on 2-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks. And Young, here we go. Reverses. And that's 2 points on the layup. Young's got his first 2 points of the night. Oh, wow, guys, this does not look good. We've got an injury here.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
It's an unfortunate part of the game. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
Ingles, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Young against Conley. Young attacking. Pass to Reddish. From downtown. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 4 assists now tonight.
The Jazz with the tackle. All right, guys, get on your feet. Who won the T-shirt? All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Whiteside, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich. Clarkson's checked in for O'Neal. And it's Oni subbed in for Conley. Here's Clarkson. Here's Whiteside. And he banks in the layup. And the Jazz lead by 11.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Right outside. To the inside. To the middle. Back to Chang. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Pass to Whiteside. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, fouling Whiteside in there used to be a good strategy. Not anymore. He's improved his free throw shooting quite a bit.
Atlanta's gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Wright finds Williams. Back to Wright. There's 37 seconds left in the second. 5 on the clock. Here's Hunter. And the layup falls.
A tough guy who doesn't mind mixing it up. Hunter can do a lot of damage in the paint.
Clarkson up top. Hunter covering. And that one's good. Clarkson. Clarkson's gotten his first points in this one.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And here's Wright from the arc. Oh, deflected. Jumps up. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an...
And so it's Utah. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
We've got Lou Williams. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's Gorgie Jang, and it's Wright in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And it's Wright missing.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Here's Clarkson. Lays it up and banks it in. Clarkson's got 8 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Gallinari. The shot that time not on target. Gay with the defensive effort. The open shot by Ingles. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Here's Wright. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Gay's shot is good.
This is the confidence Rudy has in himself, looking to score as soon as he gets the rock.
Right, the pass to Williams. Outside Gallinari. Clarkson on the double team. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Shot clock at 6. And here's Wright from the arc. A rebound by Ingles. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far.
Joe Ingles had career best almost across the board last season. As he enters his mid-30s, he's still improving.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Here's Gay. The kick out to Ingles. This one for 3. The shot off that time. And Atlanta will come the other way. And you think about Ingles' improvement. His game never predicated on athleticism. Smitty, that's a good sign.
It is. Size, shooting, passing. Slow-mo Joe has plenty of runway left.
Here's Clarkson. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
And I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Gobert's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Gay. O'Neal, he's checked in for Ingles. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Oni.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
The kick out to Conley. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. For Atlanta, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Back to O'Neal. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. And Young, here we go. And a nice finish on the layup. Young's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level. And that's where he's a complete threat, using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
From deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. Young's got 8 here in this quarter.
You know, when you watch Trae Young, he sort of glides around the floor. Then he can stop on a dime.
Clarkson attacking. Excellent D there from Collins.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim, he's like... to remember that one.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Conley against Young. There's the drive. The second effort. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And so is Utah, liking their chances, ending the quarter with a... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So the Jazz 5 right now. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Mike Conley. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Royce O'Neal. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 4. The Hawks shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young from outside the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Young's got 11 points here in the second half.
Hard to defend Trae Young from out there because he's a master at creating space.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Young from long range. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Back to O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. Takes it inside. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Gobert's got his first points of the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And that one's good. Young.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Conley with the ball, and Capella picks him up defensively. Clarkson for 3. The rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game. Young way outside. Young missing again.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Here's O'Neal. Outside Conley. From deep. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 5 rebounds in the game. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll be a second foul of the game. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Young against Bogdanovich. There's the triple.
Good effort and good D by Bojan Bogdanovich. He was in great position.
Outside Conley. Clarkson outside. And it's blocked by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
Pass to Capella. Young with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. Count it.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
No No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Outside Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Young. And Reddish, here we go. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Beautiful take from Cam, absorbing the contact and muscling through it.
The Jazz have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Back to Conley. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Jazz.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
Conley passes to Clarkson. Pass to O'Neal. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Young misses.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
So we see the Jazz taking the dunk. Allie, thank you as always.
just moments away. We'll be back right after this. It'll be hard for either side to score tonight, Greg. Two lockdown defenses that do it in a variety of ways.
Oh, I tell you what, they're both strong on the ball, in help, and in transition. And both coaches do a great job of making in-game adjustments.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Gobert finds Conley. Back to Gobert. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
How about the intensity of Bogdanovich? A superb dunk off the drive.
Lowry against Conley. There's Hero with the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple. And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate. He leads by example and always vocal.
Now, here's Mitchell. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Mitchell.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Lowry kicks to Hero. And again, Miami with the triple. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero. The best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
And Utah has possession. Heat knocking down the tray.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Hero passes to Lowry. From outside, off the mark. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here he goes. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The 3. Rebound by the Heat. Hero on the wing. Pass to Tucker. Back to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Rebounded by Tucker. Miami's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Outside for Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Well, you see Kyle Lowry, not only a capable passer, but he on the catch is a willing scorer, always ready to shoot it.
Conley for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, Hero. He has 6. Back to Lowry. Just 4 to shoot. Cuts it 5. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Utah trailing here. Tucker the pass to Hero. Back to Tucker. Butler feeling it out a bit. A second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, this guy's such a terrific scorer in the painted area. Jimmy Butler, crafty, smart, and has excellent touch.
Here's Mitchell. Rebound by Butler. Miami leading by 4. Tucker with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. Adebayo. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Jazz ball.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Lowry against Conley. For 3, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
The shot by Butler. Nobody around. No good on the triple. Jazz passing it around. Tries from 7. And that one goes long. It's deflected and stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
This is Donovan Mitchell in his toolbox, right? He uses the shot fake, gets that defender to bite. Nicely done.
And Mitchell drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Outside Lowry. The pass to Hero. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 3rd assist on the night. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Heat lead by 5.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Miami.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is they're so long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
Well, Heat leading by 3. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. On deep. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. 6th Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. DA thanks. Hero kicks to Lowry. 5 on the clock. Plays it up and banks it in. Lowry's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, this guy has spent a lot of his career in the painted area and knows how to finish. Kyle Lowry inside.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. Puts the move on, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. There's Hero with the 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist from Bogdanovich. He's got 8.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Passes to Hero. You know, Doris, some of these star players are so skilled. If you were playing, which of those skills do you think would be the most fun?
I'm selfish. I want to. I want to be one of those guys who steps across half court and immediately is within range. So the range shooting would be the first. But I also want to be that freak athlete who everybody's terrified. When I get above the rim, I'm just, oh, what a dunk! Look out below!
That's his 2nd personal foul.
Very hard to stop Bogdanovich. He's excellent at keeping his follow-through despite taking the contact.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Utah.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Here's Butler. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built.
Boy, Kyle Lowry, you can't help but notice the frame, right? He is a bit undersized, and yet here is a guy who has been a consistent two-way force in the NBA, has truly had a remarkably consistent career.
Mitchell. No good off the back of the rim. He'd have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Jazz have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Pass to Gobert. Mitchell left side. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Hero on the wing. Top of the key, Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Over Gobert. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And it's Conley penetrating. Dishes it to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
There's the drive. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Butler against O'Neal. Back to Adebayo. Three-pointer, Lowry. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Conley with it. Butler covering. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Oni passes to Ingles. Here's Whiteside. Tries again. Miami grabs the miss. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. There's the pass to Strus. Kicks it to Dedmon. Over Ingles. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Jazz ball.
And here's Clarkson. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that.
The Jazz.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Whiteside. Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the point. Outside Robinson. Shot clock at 6. The Heat need to get a shot off from the high post. And the shot falls short this time.
He really made that shot harder than it needed to be, and coach is not happy with that choice.
Dedmon with it. Whiteside's there. Strus passes to Morris. Here's Strus. He's covered by Clarkson. Good on the bucket.
How about the vision of Marquise Morris? Hits the open man, has a good feel for the game. Boy, this guy can do a lot of things.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
First
You know
team
what?
foul.
Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Whiteside sets the pick for Clarkson. It's Dedmon with the rebound. So Oladipo will bring it up for Miami. Poke loose. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. Banked in off the glass.
Jordan Clarkson.
Clarkson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz.
Jordan Clarkson has the kind of speed and athleticism to get out in transition and be a problem.
Outside for Robinson. 20 feet out. And it's Oni with the rebound.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Here's Whiteside, and the layup is good. And it's a 6-point Utah lead.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's tightly guarded. And it's Strus missing.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Morris against Gay. Morris with the rebound. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Heat trail by 6. Now Oladipo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Robinson down low. He's covered by Clarkson. Robinson, that's good.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
Here's Oni. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. He dishes it to Ingles. Just 5 to shoot. Miami grabs the miss, and there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
The Heat trail by 3. Oladipo outside. Passes it to Strus. Robinson against Clarkson. Robinson passes to Morris.
And Gay, a very capable defender, does a good job staying with whoever he's on.
Here's Oni, guarded by Oladipo. Robinson against Clarkson. Here's Oni. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Strus. And again, Miami with the triple.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Jazz have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Oni, guarded by Oladipo. The shot by Oni, no good. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Utah timeout call. Fans, the loudest section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers. All right, fans, that was your Miami Heat Dancers. Make some noise,
Take a break.
fans.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat Dancers. Give them a hand, fans.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Well, what do you do with more responsibility on your plate? If you're Victor Oladipo, you ascend into one of the game's top talents. This guy, his hard work and mentality paying off.
Conley into the lane. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
one eye on the...
It's all tied in Miami. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Out in the wings for them, Hero and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Conley surveying the D. Mitchell outside. And it's off from 3-point range. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. The lead is 2. Hero kicks to Lowry. Six to shoot. It's stolen by Gobert. Now, here's Mitchell. He's covered by Hero. Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Lowry against Conley. Lowry passes to Butler. Here's Adebayo. Outside Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lowry can't get it to go. Utah shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Now, here's Lowry. Here's Tucker. No good on the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Conley with the 3. Back to O'Neal. It's in there. Conley with the assist. And now a 3-point Utah lead.
Well, we've come to expect this from Mike Conley, putting the pass on time and on target.
Conley against Lowry. He kicks to Tucker. Back to Lowry. To the paint. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Lowry against Conley. Lowry passes to Hero. Back to Lowry. Adebayo down low. Gobert on him. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Mitchell looking it over. Shot from the low block. Miami grabs the miss. To the wing right side. Here's Tucker. Buries the long-range jumper.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. And the Jazz, another 3.
And the fans are so fired up after that triple that trimmed the lead at the other end. And now they are stunned.
Lowry passes to Hero. To Tucker. Back to Hero. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
On the wing, Mitchell. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
with it. Pass to Adebayo. Hero kicks it to Tucker. Butler up top. Over O'Neal. And it's Butler missing. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here is Mitchell. On the pass to O'Neal. No good from outside. Here's Butler. Got it.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg.
Conley, take it away.
Thank you.
And he's made their team better, Allie, no doubt about it. So Phoenix will get the first possession. So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Now here's Paul. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup in center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Bridges against Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Stolen by Ayton. In transition, here come the Suns. Bridges misses. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Paul. Bogdanovic. Good work there as it goes.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Outside Paul. Out to the right wing. Ayton passes to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Here's Booker. Uses the glass on the layup.
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move. Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Now here's Mitchell. That shot is off.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
It's deflected. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. It's Bridges on the wing. The shake. Goes back up. Nifty move. And good from DeAndre Ayton. Sweet move.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker. Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet, only 1 of 4 from the field.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Ball against Conley. Pass to Ayton. Outside for Booker. Outside Paul. Back to Booker. There's the 3. Sinks the tray. Booker's got 5.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Stolen by Bridges. Crowder, pass to Paul. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Utah trailing here. Stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns fast break. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
It's Bridges on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Booker can't get it to go.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Here's Mitchell. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Devin Booker at the line for 2. The Jazz with the timeout. The loudest and craziest fans get a free T-shirt. Let's see it, fans. All right, look who's coming onto the court.
Now a timeout called by Utah.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right. They're just not playing their best.
Give them a hand, fans. Your Sons Dancers Dance Team. The Jazz with the timeout. All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time. Ladies and gentlemen, your Sons Dancers. All right, fans, that was your Sons Dancers Dance Team. Make some noise.
That free throw good from Booker.
Some guys will wow you with their overall size or incredible athleticism. Devin Booker does it with his pure ability to score the ball. And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Now here's Mitchell, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to O'Neal. Clock at 6. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Suns ball.
Here's Paul. And here's Booker. Drives to the hoop. And Booker with the jam.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there. Well, whether the shots are wide open or contested, he's just having no luck right now, guys, with anything. Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Oh, guys, I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
From 11 feet away. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up. That free throw good from Booker.
At the line for your Suns.
Both free throws good from Booker. Ayton against Conley. Count that bucket.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Booker for 3. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer! And so it's the Phoenix Suns now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. How about the wait?
With anything, whether it's...
And CP3 never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
On top of all that, they've done a good job of making life difficult for the opposing shooters. They've had hands up and have contested a lot of shots. Look at the blocks.
So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Ball passes to Crowder. Now here's Booker. 14 points for him. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Pass to Conley. The 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
That's his
first foul. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
Puts the move on. Bogdanovic. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Outside Booker. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. And stolen by Gobert. The 3 from Mitchell. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul of the game. And it's the Suns with the ball. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Paul passes to Booker. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And Crowder the bucket on the assist by Booker. Crowder's got his first 2 points.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Here's Mitchell. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Tries to break his ice. Got a hand on it.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
And the basket by Bridges.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
From deep, Conley. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Here's Mitchell. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Paul with it. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Although he's a pass-first kind of player, Chris Paul does enjoy catching the defenses off guard, and I love that quick shot. What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Paul passes to Crowder. Pass to Ayton. Booker against Mitchell. Back to Ayton. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Booker. That one's off. 4 for 7 in the game now.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Well, a master weaver, Chris Paul, through those screens and rolls and angles on the floor. His dribble moves are just incredible.
Releases. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Nice shot by Whiteside.
That's just maybe some bully ball from Whiteside. You like to see him get post position where he gets both feet into the paint and wet.
Here's Shamet. Phoenix no good that time either.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And so it's Phoenix ending the quarter up 10. Great shot selection, right? Allie, as always, thanks.
18.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
JaVale McGee out there with Johnson. Then there's Abdul Nader. Then there's Campaign. And it's Shamet in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
First team foul.
And so here's Phoenix. Here's Shamet. To the left wing. Clock at 6. Here's Johnson.
Good job sticking with his man. Rudy Gay moving on the lateral plane, and then the long arms helping out.
Takes it inside.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Left side, Johnson. Back to Payne. Pass to McGee. The rebound by Oni. Utah trailing here. Up top, Whiteside. And here's Clarkson. And it's Gay with the miss. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Shamet. 90 seconds into the second half now. McGee passes to Payne.
Got to play defense for more than the first pass. That time Clarkson stays with the possession. That helps out big time.
Tries the 9-footer. Johnson against Gay. That one is off. Now the Suns take it the other way. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Nader. Here's Shamet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Nader. Over Ingles. That one rolls around and rims out. For Utah, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Shamet. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Count it.
Well, they get 1 to drop. A little relief after 4 straight misses to start the half.
And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
And here's Payne outside. Utah with the rebound.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost.
And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
At 7 feet tall, Whiteside is always a threat for the high percentage dunk.
Pass to Shamet. 3rd quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. To the paint. Tipped. Stolen by Whiteside. McGee with a steal. Here's Shamet. Launches a 3. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
He gets called for the over the back. He thought he could slip through the cracks and grab the rebound.
Well, he plays super active on the glass, so calls like this are to be expected.
Gay outside. Fires the 3. Called in by McGee.
Well, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Yep, that one's good. And the Suns lead by 10. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Clarkson outside. Inside. McGee with a steal. Here's Nader. Drains the triple. Nader's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
From deep, Gay. And he can't get that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Nader. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. The Jazz have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Now here's Whiteside. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Shamet. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Here's Conley. It's hauled in by the Suns. Now Paul. Pass to Bridges. Stolen by Conley. Now here's Gobert. He's guarded by Bridges. Gobert no good. Phoenix has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Crowder inside. Bogdanovic on him. And here's Bridges. The steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
The fast break opportunity isn't wasted on Mitchell. His quickness, a big part of his success.
And here's Paul. Out left to the wing. Ayton passes to Paul. Booker against Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Back to Booker. Over Mitchell. Booker can't get it to go. The Jazz have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Outside Bogdanovic. From deep three-point range. Crowder grabs the miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Booker against Mitchell. Paul for 3. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Ayton against Conley. On the take. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Three-pointer, Bridges. Unable to get that one. And it's Utah the other way.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And another miss by Utah.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Crowder outside. Fires for 3. Rebound, Utah.
2 minutes.
Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's O'Neal. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 11. To the inside. And stolen by Gobert. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. 2 open that time. They didn't look easy.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. Goes up from the top of the key. Rebounded by the Jazz. Outside Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovic. No good from outside.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Suns.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Devin Booker.
I just loved his defense. He took pride in swatting away a bunch of shots tonight and made his impact felt.
Bridges. Here's Ayton. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Suns lead by 16.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
That's a huge motivation. Always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Here's Phoenix. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Paul, shot is off. Here's O'Neal. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
At the line for the Jazz.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Seven seconds left in the game. From deep, Conley can't connect. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. A clean win. And